Max, moving along here today on the Don't Tell Mama Sports podcast, we got to get into our Week 6 game picks.
Oh, yeah. Geesh.
Max,
Geesh Louise.
we're moving right along here. We got a lot of juicy games. We got another London game. And
Oh, yeah.
but let's start off here. Thursday night, tomorrow night on Prime Video. Oh boy, the Denver Broncos sitting at 1-4. They're leaving town here. They're going on the road. Take on the Chiefs, sitting at 4-1. Max. Travis Kelce right now, he's listed as questionable with that ankle. He's expected to play. Better watch that if you have him in your lineups. But it doesn't matter for the result of the game. The Broncos bleed points. Chiefs are going to hang 40 on them.
I'm not doubting that 40 ball. It could be more. It could be done by halftime. Okay. Patty Mahomes throws 3 touchdowns, jogs out there in the second half, and Andy Reid says, you know what? No, give me your helmet. I'm going to go out there. I'm going to go out and play. Okay. It's my turn. It's my turn. Okay. Throws a hot dog instead of a football. The Chiefs are going to win this game easily. Easily. And I got nothing else to say about it. I'm telling you right now, I think the Chiefs defense shows some thunder. I think right now, I believe they have 15 sacks on the season. That they're sacking it up right now, man. Oh yeah, Chris Jones is the man. So Russell Wilson's going to be running all over the place to try to get away from Chris Jones and the rest of the other guys that are out on the outside, so the edge rushers. So Chiefs all the way.
You know, we talk a lot about Russell 2 poops a week Wilson on this podcast. This might actually be the night, Max, where you predicted where he gets hit so hard that he shits his pants on the field. That might be tomorrow. Moving into Sunday early. This one's going to be on the NFL Network. I'm going to go have to find a bar down the block to watch this one because it's my Titans. Over in London, Max, taking on the Ravens. This one's going to be a smash mouth game. Both teams coming off a loss. Tennessee lost a close one in Indy. Baltimore scored 10 points. Was it at home? No, it was on the road at Pittsburgh.
No, it was on the road. Yeah.
It was on the road. They scored 10 points at Pittsburgh in a loss. I'm not sure the new offensive coordinator there, Todd Monken from Georgia. Excuse me. I don't think they got things clicking right now.
No, they don't.
Because of that, I'm going to the Tennessee Titans. Derrick Henry, big game. Tyjae Spears, did you pick him up this week?
I didn't. Okay. What's his name? Nick Smith. Queep Smith picked him up.
Queep Smith. He's getting a lot of work. You know, watching the game against the Colts last week. Tyjae Spears was getting a lot of work, so it might become a two-headed backfield there with Derrick Henry getting a little older. But I got Tyjae Spears. But I got the Titans in this game over in London, Max.
Yeah, so divisional matchup for Titans last week and losing away at Colts Field. You know, the Colts are better than we were expecting. So hey, we got a lot of Colts fans that are watching this, as well as in our fantasy league. Colts suck. Okay, I don't expect I don't expect too much more from them this season. Bears suck more. Okay, I get it. All right, so I'm just gonna toss a little more shit up. But anyway, I have Baltimore. I have the Baltimore Ravens. I do think they're gonna wake up. Hopefully they figure something out. They got I mean, come on, like Zay Flowers had 11 targets. Just give him the damn ball. Throw it to him and Mark Andrews. Don't throw it to fucking Duvernay and Odell Beckham. Stop it. Throw it to the guys that are athletic. Throw it to the guys that make plays. Enough with these queefs that they're trusted to. You know why? Because there was literally a highlight reel. I shouldn't say a highlight reel, but there's literally a reel of how many drops were in that game against Pittsburgh. The wide receivers were dropping it. And guess what? It wasn't Zay Flowers and it wasn't Mark Andrews that were dropping those balls.
No. Is Zay Flowers in your lineup this week?
Ooh, no, I don't have him in my lineup this week. I have someone else, which we'll talk about later.
I like it.
Yeah.
Moving into the morning games on Sunday, the Washington Football Queefs sitting at 2-3, going on the road to take on the Falcons at 3-2. This one, Max, it's going to be an ugly one, not one that I'm going to be watching. Falcons at home, going to get this one done.
There's not too much I want to talk about this one either. I think it's a sloppy game, but I am going to go Falcons at home. I still think the Falcons are going to win the division. There's something about them. I think I don't know. I think it's the youth. I said it since the beginning of the year. It's the
Yeah.
youth, and they're going to get another win here.
Yeah, you got the Falcons. I got the Saints in that division. That's going to be interesting to see.
It'll be between those two, no doubt.
Another sloppy game on Sunday morning. Two teams sitting at 1-4. The Vikings taking on the Bears in Chicago. A little NFC North matchup. No Justin Jefferson in this one. He just went on IR. He's going to miss at least 4 weeks, with some people saying 4 weeks isn't enough. No Khalil Herbert either in this one. Messed up his ankle, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Roshan Johnson is in concussion protocol. Looks like this is going to be Deontay Foreman's backfield. Max, are you taking your Bears here on a 2-game win streak?
I'm biting my lip until it bleeds. But yes, I'm taking the Bears. They're both 1-4. The best player on both teams is out. Okay, I'm going to give the edge to the Bears at home. Okay, come on. They just got up this big win. DJ Moore had a huge game, and Minnesota's defense sucks. Okay, maybe the Bears have sparked something here. I come on, let's go Bears. I got them.
The Bears very well could have sparked something. DJ Moore with that hat trick last week. This one's a toss-up, divisional matchup. Both teams blow. I'm going to lean towards Chicago.
Hey,
because
all right.
Because of the home field advantage and coming off a Thursday night game with those 3 extra days of rest and preparation, they get it done ugly at home.
Go Bears. Bear down, baby.
A sexy game here in Cincinnati. The 2-3 Bengals host the 3-1 Seahawks. Seahawks coming off a bye. Our buddy Zach is actually going to be in attendance for this one.
Oh,
going to Cincinnati.
He's going to Cincinnati.
Going to Cincy,
with
Ohio.
What?
You know, it could be a Queef Smith situation. I forget what he said.
Yeah. All right. Nice.
Yeah, so he's going to see the Seahawks and the Bengals. Like I said, Seahawks coming off the bye. Bengals had the bounce back game last week against Arizona. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase with the hat trick. Max, do you see that continuing at home against the Seahawks?
This is a tight one. This might be the game of the week. I love this. I love this game, but I'm going to tell you right now, I'm still going to Seahawks. I think that this is a 30-28 kind of game, or 31-28 kind of game. You know, I winning by a field goal. It's a flip of the coin for me, and I'm definitely still going with the Seahawks. I think they have better coaching, and to be honest, they're just a talented team. They don't make mistakes.
Max, coming off that bye week, I got to go Seattle here.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be watching Cincinnati to see if it was really Arizona last week or if Joe Burrow's really coming alive.
Yeah.
But I also think a shootout, it's a 45-point over-under. I'll be taking the over on that. Seahawks get this one done on the road.
Yes.
Staying in the morning games on Sunday, the undefeated San Francisco 49ers, probably the best team in the NFL, going on the road. Take on the Cleveland Browns, sitting at 2-2. Cleveland coming off a bye. Max, does Cleveland pull off an upset with 2 weeks to prepare for this?
No way. No way, Jose. I'm telling you right now, the San Francisco 49ers are by far the best team in the league. After seeing them stomp all over the Cowboys, that was no game. That was not a game. I was so excited all the whole Sunday. I even told my wife she wanted to watch Harry Potter for our because we're doing Halloween movies right now, and Harry Potter's kind of a Halloween movie. So we're and she's like, "Oh, we got to watch this movie." I'm like, that 49ers and Cowboys are on, and it was done at halftime. The game was over at halftime, so I was like, "Okay, Harry Potter. This is a better movie to watch." So, 49ers is the best team in the game. I am not doubting them to lose. I don't know when yet. Not against the Browns, I'll tell you that much. What about you, Cobrizi?
Definitely not against the Browns. Niners and a smacking here. This game has a 37-point over-under. It's going to be nasty. Browns might not even score. Could be a goose from Cleveland. Another ass beating coming on Sunday morning. The winless, shit-sniffing Panthers sitting at 0-5, going to Miami, South Beach. The Dolphins are at 4-1. This is going to be an ass beating, Max. Not really much to say here. Devon Achane was just put on the IR.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Rookie running back for the Dolphins. He's going to miss at least 4 weeks with a knee injury. They're not saying specifically what it is. I find that interesting.
Yeah.
But Jeff Wilson activated this week. I believe he's going to be playing with Raheem Mostert.
Go Boilers.
I assume you have the Dolphins here. Tell me which running back you want between Raheem Mostert and Jeff Wilson.
I definitely have the Dolphins, and I'm going Raheem Mostert. Raheem Mostert has multiple touchdowns this season, and start Raheem Mostert. But actually, Jeff Wilson is probably a decent sneaky flex play. I wouldn't doubt if he gets a touchdown in the end zone too.
Yeah, good call there. Staying in the morning games here, we got a divisional matchup, a week 1 rematch in the AFC South. The 3-2 Colts from Indianapolis going down to Jacksonville, also 3-2. Winner, sole possession of first place in the division. We saw week 1. This game was in Indianapolis. The Jaguars pulled it off, I believe, by 10, was it?
Yeah.
31-21. Max, I see pretty much the same thing going on here. Jaguars back at home. Jaguars going to get this done. We see Jonathan Taylor came back last week. We had Queef Wilson there. We had boots on the ground in Indianapolis. But I started Jonathan Taylor last week. 15% of the snaps, but he still outscored Ramondre Stevenson. So it was a fine start for my team. I still lost regardless. 15% of the snaps for JT. Zach Moss has a huge game. That's going to be more 50-50 this week, and maybe by the next week, 70-30 JT. This guy is a different kind of running back. He says he's healthy. I could see a touchdown here in Jacksonville from JT.
Are we calling on my buddy Mr. Tuddy right here? We're not even there yet. We're not
in the game picks.
Okay.
In the game picks. I'm not going to do it because we're not sure of the workload. 15% last week. We'll see what he gets this week.
The thing that you got to be excited about, Cobra Z, is that he signed a 3-year deal. Okay, so he's staying with the Colts even after trade me. I don't want to be here. Oh, fuck the Colts. I don't want to be here. Oh,
fuck the Colts. I agree. Fuck the Colts.
Yeah. Well, anyway, he's there now, and hopefully they figure something out. I'm definitely still going with the Jacksonville Jaguars. They're the Colts quarterback, the rookie. Damn it, Richardson.
Anthony Richardson.
Richardson. He's out. He's on the IR. So he's going to be out for a little bit. Gordon Minqueef is sliding in.
Gardner.
Gardner. Yeah, Gordon. Gardner Minshew is sliding in there. I don't think you're too excited about that. I think it's a fun game because I like the divisional matchup. I think go Jaguars, man. I told since the beginning they're going to win this division. This is how you do it, by sweeping the Colts.
Yes, thanks for bringing up Anthony Richardson. I believe a grade 3 AC joint sprain. Got him on the IR. I just heard projected 4 to 8 weeks. As a guy sitting here with a ticket on the under 6.5 win total for the Indianapolis Colts, let Richardson sit out. Let him rest.
Yeah.
Let Minshew in there and throw a bunch of picks and lose a bunch of games, Indianapolis, because you suck. I know you beat us last week. I know you beat us, but damn it, we'll have a rematch here soon. Staying in the morning games, the New Orleans Saints at 3-2, coming off that ass whipping of the Patriots last week. They're going to Houston, take on the Texans, sitting at 2-3. This one you could say is a toss-up. Houston didn't look bad last week in Atlanta. They were in Atlanta last week, weren't they?
Yes.
Yep. Lost by 2.
Field goal.
This is going to be a good game. It could go either way. New Orleans coming off that ass beating last week really impressed me. 34-0. I got the Saints on the road. I still got them as the best team in that division.
That Saints defense is for real. Okay.
I got them. I got that D.
Nice. You drafted them, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good draft pick. Yeah, yeah, they're probably the best defense in the NFC South. They might be very well the best defense in the NFC. We'll talk about defense one of these days. But I definitely have them beating Houston. Houston actually is fun. I think that they're having a better season than they have in the past. CJ Stroud, I said it last week. He may be dumb as rocks, but this guy can play some football, and he's already got picked up in our fantasy football league. So if he is still available in your fantasy football leagues, everybody, you might want to pick up this guy because he's actually putting up some numbers.
I agree with you there, Max. He's like we said last week. He's definitely outperformed Bryce Young to this point.
Yep.
Moving into the afternoon games on Sunday, the 1-4 Patriots, like we said, got their ass beat last week. A goose. They go to Vegas to take on the Raiders, sitting at 2-3. Raiders are a field goal home favorite. We remember this game last year. Was it Mac? They throw the ball to whoever it was, the Patriots wide receiver, and he throws it back to Mac Jones. And was it Chandler Jones picks it off and stiff arms Mac Jones to the ground and runs it back to win it instead of just going to overtime? It was tied.
Yep.
This game is not going to be as close as that one because the Patriots suck. I don't know if you can start any Patriot. Blamondre Stevenson is on my bench. Blamondre. I got the Raiders at home. Fuck the Pats.
Man. Really dissing Ramondre. His name is in your
Blamondre.
his name is in your you have his name. You have his last name in your team name.
I'm gonna if he doesn't score double digits this week, I'm changing it to Blamondre.
I also have the Raiders. I said it last week. Again, I'm saying it this week. Josh Jacobs is waking up. He had another great game in our fantasy league. He's now ranked 13th in the league, 13th as far as running backs go. I'm really excited about him. I'm really excited about Josh Jacobs is back.
My buddy, Mr. Tutty, guarantee from you last week
came true. Got it, baby.
Came true.
And he got it.
Staying in the afternoon games, we got a divisional matchup here. The Cardinals sitting at 1-4, going to LA to take on the Rams at 2-3. I got the Rams at home by at least a touchdown here, and we're gonna be talking about the Rams a little bit more later. But I got them handling the Cardinals. Cardinals. I know they beat Dallas. James Conner is now on the IR, like he is every year. We
always,
see
always.
Day Mercado or whatever his name is, the backup. He was a waiver wire pickup last night. Cardinals are going to get beat.
Agreed. I got the Rams. The Rams are underrated, and they got their full squad back, including Cooper Kupp is back, obviously, and then what's the guy's name? It's
Puka.
That's a
Puka Nacua.
Puka Nacua. The guy's awesome. What a great player. So yeah, easy one. Rams.
Next up, we got the undefeated Philadelphia Eagles at 5-0, the only other undefeated team outside of San Francisco. They're going on the road to take on Zach Queef Wilson and the 2-3 Jets. You know, the Jets kind of disappointed me last week. I started both Garrett Wilson and Tyler Conk Goose.
Oh.
I started both of them. I don't know how I did that. Obviously, I lost. I'm a Queef. but Zach Wilson disappointed me because they're playing Denver Broncos. Denver bleeds points, but they couldn't get it done, and they're definitely not going to get it done against Philadelphia. Eagles on the road.
I also got the Eagles on this. We don't have to say too much about this. I think it could be a little bit closer than we think. Jets at home. Jets defense is pretty solid, but it's not that good to compete against an Eagles offense that just they just score. Jalen Hurts is the man. They got two incredible wide receivers. The running game. Hey, how about DeAndre Swift this year? He's having a great season. Great season. He's an automatic flex if you have him. Put him in your lineups.
I think he might be better than a flex. He's having a good start. All right, Max. To finish up our afternoon games on Sunday, we got the 4-1 Detroit Lions going to Tampa Bay. Take on the Buccaneers, sitting at a surprising 3-1, led by Baker Mayfield. Coming off a bye here, could maybe have you thinking. Mike Evans, we don't know if he's going to play. I think Detroit's a good team, Max. I got the Lions here on the road.
I'm going to second that. I think the Lions are really good. Dang. I mean, I'm not a Lions fan, and I'd never root for the Lions, but man, like they're a fun team to watch. The Lions are fun. Yeah, and the Tampa Bay Bucks. But okay, here's the thing: is the humidity going to get to Detroit? Okay, are the Lions? It's too hot in the Sahara for the Lions.
You tell me.
I don't think so. I think the Lions are going to be just fine against these Tampa Bay Bucks.
Moving into Sunday night, prime time on NBC. Max, somehow we got the Giants again in prime time. I don't know why the Giants are on prime time so much, but damn it, we got Sunday night again. The New York Giants sitting at 1-4, going to Buffalo. The Bills are sitting at 3-2. Daniel Jones has a sore neck from getting sacked and freaking choke slammed as much as he has been. Who knows if he's going to play? Darren Waller, I think, missed today's practice. He's expected to practice tomorrow. Saquon Barkley was a limited participant today, I believe. I don't think any of it matters. Buffalo's going to win this game at home. Stephon Diggs, another big game.
Yeah, Buffalo at home easily. Buffalo's got to win. Okay, this is the team that I think you and I both predicted to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
To beat the
Yeah.
Eagles.
Yeah.
We predicted them to go to the Super Bowl, and they already have 2 losses this year that I'm not too happy about. Like if you're a Bills fan, you wouldn't be too happy about it either, especially with the caliber team that they have. The Giants suck. Okay, I'm actually starting to feel bad about Danny Dimes. Okay,
Oh,
I know I've been bashing on him,
you
saying that he
have.
sucks,
You have.
and it's true because he does. He sucks, but oh my goodness, this guy is getting sacked 10 times a game. I feel so bad for him.
He
Oh
has
gosh.
he has no offensive line. His weapons suck. I think the story is still yet to be written about Danny Dookie Dimes Jones.
For each sack, that Danny Dimes gets, I see the person that sacked him pulls out a lunchbox and says, "Here, put some ice on it." All
Oh,
right, it's a lunchbox that has some ice in it. It says, "Put some ice on it."
well,
Okay,
that damn
not
neck.
a PB&J. No PB&J in
Uh,
that. Got
not
some
like
ice in that
not like
sack lunch.
not like Davis Mills and his PB&J, huh? That freaking Danny Dimes getting a sore neck from all that whiplash. Jeez.
Uh,
Moving into Monday night on ESPN Max. This is my juiciest game of the week. Oh, boys, I'm drooling about this one. It's got a 51-point over under. It's the highest
Ooh-wee.
on the week by far. The Dallas Cowboys sitting at 3-2, taking that ass whipping last week on Sunday night from the Niners.
Yikes.
They're going on the
Yikes.
road. They're going to take on the Los Angeles Chargers, coming off a bye. The Chargers are 2-2. Max, what do you think about this game, and how
Oh my
juicy do you think
goodness.
this is?
Oh my goodness. You're right. You're right. This is the best game of the week. Can't wait for Monday already. Man, oh man. Austin Eckler's back. Okay. It looks like he's going to play. Okay. Austin Eckler's going to play. It looks like the Chargers are back in full swing. Cowboys, they want some vengeance. Really quick on the Cowboys because they got their ass beat once again. Just absolutely spanked. Absolutely spanked. If you're out on a ranch, okay, and you got that lasso, that lasso to go wrangle some cows. They didn't use that lasso to wrangle some cows. They used that lasso to spank some ass. All right, they were spanking that ass. Damn Cowboys, man! I cannot believe they got blown out. That was such a disappointment. I've never seen a team. Well, I guess I have, but I haven't seen it in a long time. A team that literally gave up. They gave up and they started their reserves in the fourth quarter. Like what the like this is pro football. You guys just said, fuck it. Yeah, we lost now. I mean, like, okay, I respect when you know that you lose, but at the same time, it's like you guys are pro football players. You're like, whatever. We're done. Anyway, I got the Chargers. Okay, I got the Chargers at home. I think the Chargers offense is outstanding. The Cowboys got to figure out how to keep up. I don't know if Dak Prescott can keep up. They have the offense to do it, but Justin Herbert's the man. Justin Herbert's so good. I think Keenan Allen, Justin Herbert, and Austin Eckler, that trio, they're going to have a big, big game Monday night. Expect it. Go Chargers.
That's a hell of a trio, one of the best in the league. Chargers at home, coming off a bye. Cowboys coming off that spanking. I got to go Chargers at home with you, Max.
Mm-hmm.
LA gets this one done in a shootout. Boy, I'm excited for this Monday night game.
Heck yeah.
Some differences there this week, Max. A little more than I think we usually have, so that's good.
No, it's good. Let's spice it up a little bit, shall we?
We shall.